Welcome to Tap the Good Spiritual Counseling and Transformational Coaching Services. I am your host, Dr. Mpali Nkana. It is the annual release and renewal boot camp for your mental and emotional. Literally, it's the time of the year where we start going inward and recognizing everything that we have accumulated and believe to be the truth. And you know what you believe to be the truth? That's how you project. That's how you perceive the world. Because we don't see the world as it is, we see the world as we are. So, in this annual release and renewal mental and emotional boot camp, we are going to dive deep within ourselves to release and let go of all the baggage that will not serve us next year, that is already weighing us down. Now, before I jump into the session, please subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video in this series. Going into the introduction, listen, guys, there is nothing outside you that is going to change anything in your world. Nothing. What you give to yourself is how you project and how you behave and what you offer. The work you do in your inner world for yourself, that work works for you. But if you're out looking at the world to give you the answers that you need, without really grabbing these answers and making them your own, then you're giving all your power to the world to determine how you should live. So the idea is to, for instance, in this very session, this talk, it's not to give you anything. No, it's to point you to what you have, your inner resources, and how you can tap into them to start creating a life that you want. This session is to help you point at what you need to let go and what is weighing you down, even if you don't really recognize it, releasing it and letting it go so that you can feel a sense of spaciousness and be inspired and project from a sense of inspiration rather than a space, a place, a state of fear. This year has been one of a kind, very, very interesting because of the technological bubble. Everybody is able to express themselves through social media, TikTok and Instagram and name it. People are creating, people are dancing, cooking, singing. Everybody is able to express themselves easily and effortlessly. And that is a beautiful thing. That is one of the breakthroughs of social media. However, we've also been exposed to a lot of people's worlds, We've been exposed to people's beliefs and behaviors and projections. And the question is, which of these have you believed to be your truth? And is it really true? Is it benefiting you? Is it elevating you? Or have you got into a space where you've started comparing yourselves to others? Have you become addicted? Like, I know a lot of people who are now addicted to TikTok. So, and shorts and all of that. Are you escaping into these exposures, or this news, this new portal of people sharing their lives is inspiring you to share your own and create from a sense of honesty and being authentic from with your creations. So what have these exposures done to your mindset? In addition to that, I'm sure we've all gone through relationships. If you have not walked away from any relationship, kudos to you. But if you have gone through broken relationships, and you haven't really sat down to release and let go of that relationship within you, you're still carrying the relationship in your psychic. And if it was a toxic relationship, then you're carrying the toxins within you, especially if you did not release and let it go. And the thing about emotions, you guys, is that they don't stop in your heart. No, they move in your muscles, in your body. They move in your veins because every cell in your body sings the song that you're singing. When you believe something, every one of your 10 trillion cells believes what you have believed. When you're hurting, every cell in your body is hurting. So if you've gone through a broken relationship, every cell in your body feels broken until you release and let go. So emotions have manifest in our physicality. That's why when you're stressed, you start pulling your shoulders towards your ears, because you're not breathing. So emotions, do not underestimate what emotions can do, and do not underestimate how powerful you are if you can get to a space, to a state of self-belief, not a self of what you have, what your career, your positions. No, that state, that pure spirit of what you really are is so, so, so powerful. So in this annual boot camp, we are going to release and let go of broken relationships, release and let go of the negative beliefs that are not serving us, release and let go of the negative emotions that are sitting in our heart center, anger, frustration, fear, resentment, and all those emotions that don't serve us, so that we can get to a state of purity, spaciousness, so that we can project from that state of inspiration and create from a place of inspiration, not a space and place of fear. Okay, so in this boot camp, we are going to do all that work. And most importantly, we are going to be able to answer 3 questions that I'm going to give you right now. I want you to write the answers, but at the end of this boot camp, it could be last week of December or first week of January. I'm just going to go with the flow, with whatever the divine gives me. My creativity will take us to where we need to go in the next sessions. I want you to think about these 3 questions. Question number 1 is, who am I? Write your answers down. Question number 2 is, what do I desire? Write what you desire down. What do you really want? Sometimes you can determine what you want based on what other people have. So literally, you're projecting from a place of comparison. You're comparing yourself to your neighbor who has a Tesla and you have a Volkswagen, and you're like, oh, no, 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 this Volkswagen makes a lot of noise and the Tesla doesn't, so I want a Tesla. But do you really want a Tesla? Do you? Maybe not. Maybe you just desire safety and a sense of security as you travel. Maybe you don't even want a Tesla. Maybe you want a bike. Who knows? But we are going to get to a state whereby what you desire is coming from a space, from a state of pure inspiration. You're not being pushed and inspired by your programming and beliefs, by what you lack, don't want, don't, are afraid of. That's how we sometimes project what we desire. Oh, what do you desire? Like, you can ask somebody, what do you desire? Oh, I desire, I don't want to be, more than 180 pounds. That's not what you desire. That's what you don't want. So we are going to get to a state whereby you really know what you desire. It's coming from your soul. The secrets of your soul are being projected through your very brain, and you can really know, oh, this is what I desire. It's actually beyond desire. This is what I'm supposed to be doing in this lifetime. This is how I'm supposed to be expressing. And question number 3 is, what do you know? What do you know? And I'm not talking about what you know. There is a difference between what you know because you've read about it, you've heard about it, your friend has told you about it, you've seen it. I'm talking about what you know because you've experienced it. It has become part of you. You really know the thing, your skills or your knowledges and the things that have impacted you. What do you know? What are your strengths? Even your weaknesses could be what you know. Your threats could be what you know. I'm talking about what you have experienced. What do you know? So take time and answer the 3 questions. Who am I? That's a very beautiful question. What do I desire? What do I know? These are questions I actually learned from Mind Valley. I follow all their teachings and stuff. So I thought these questions would really be amazing in helping us come to, that's in helping us in this annual release and renewal bootcamp. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna stop here and see you in our first session, which will be using shadow work for self-love. You don't want to miss it. You do not want to miss it. Until that video, bye for now.